There has been a ton of drama and confusion and controversy regarding the LNG mid lane situation heading into this Worlds. There has been talks of whether or not Scout was going to be able to play and whether or not LNG was going to have to play with an emergency substitute in the mid lane, and then whether that was even fair or right or just or whatever. It's been this whole crazy story. I am Germ, your host of Sheep Esports here on YouTube, and in today's video, we're going to be presenting to you the conclusion of this whole LNG mid lane drama, because it seems like things have finally been sorted out. So that is very exciting. Of course, as always, our off-season and Worlds coverage is powered by Holy. Make sure you guys use that first link in the description below and use code SE5 to get a nice little discount on Holy. I actually have a shipment coming to myself right now. I am so excited for it. You guys should definitely go buy some for yourselves. So that being said, let's get right into today's video. And let me catch you up on what exactly is going on, what this whole drama situation scenario has been. So we got this a couple of days ago. League of Legends Worlds 2024, Yagao steps in for LNG, replacing Scout amid legal troubles. This has been so insane. So with only 2 weeks before LNG Esports' debut on the world stage in Berlin, the official League of Legends Esports account announced that the team would bring in Yagao to replace Scout due to Scout's ongoing legal issues, which is a whole nother thing that we need to catch you guys up on. This has been absolutely insane. So with the next chapter of LNG story was meant to be the pinnacle of their achievements and a grand acknowledgement of their tireless efforts, their fate seems to have been written differently, as though the gods themselves have turned their back on the organization. This is all from sheepesports.com, of course. As first reported by Kenzie, the 26-year-old mid laner Scout will be unable to travel to Europe for the 2024 World Championships due to an ongoing court case involving his previous organization, Edward Gaming EDG, with whom he won Worlds in 2021. Following this news, both teams and several other members of the team have provided additional context and information explaining the circumstances. So the situation is still evolving, and so far only EDG's perspective has been made public. Again, this was the previous article. As the team has been vocal to avoid being painted as evildoers. To summarize the dispute, after Worlds in 2021, Scout sought to return to South Korea and reportedly negotiated with teams like KT Rolster while still under contract with EDG without properly informing them. Despite this, Scout eventually continued with EDG in 2022. But during the next offseason, he attempted to rejoin the LCK again. Reports then indicated that Scout was still under a secondary commercial contract with EDG, which was not recognized by Riot Games or listed in the global contract database. After Scout eventually joined LNG, then EDG decided to file a lawsuit in July 2023 over the alleged contract, leading to Scout's travel ban in 2024. Apparently, in this tweet, LNG responded to all this. They said, "We feel the same as everyone hearing this news before Worlds. We all cherish this opportunity and we'll try our best with Scout to solve this situation." Again, getting his travel ban lifted and sorting out all their legal issues in time and stuff. Everyone can acknowledge his ethics and effort. The results are not finalized. Hope for good news. According to EDG's manager, LNG was unaware of the travel ban until just a few days ago. On the other hand, Scout's agency recently defended themselves and their client by stating that EDG had lied about several points regarding the situation, claiming that both Scout and LNG only recently learned about the travel ban. In contrast, further comment from EDG's manager reinforced that he sees Scout's agency as the main party at fault in this situation. Overall, with the ongoing stalemate between both parties, the upcoming Chinese holidays, and the usual administrative delays, again, nothing happens quickly in the legal system, there seems to be little chance that the travel ban will be lifted before Worlds, as Scout will most likely not find a guarantor to deposit the required amount of money to lift the travel ban. And then, this led to more insanity. This eventually led to LOL Esports tweeting out this Worlds update. Riot Games has been informed that LNG 9 bot esports player Scout is temporarily restricted from traveling to Worlds 2024. Given this exceptional situation, LNG has been granted approval to field an emergency substitute, with Yagao stepping in to represent LNG at Worlds. We have at times required teams to utilize a player already on their roster or choose a free agent who had not participated in the previous split. However, due to current visa restrictions and the time-sensitive process for players from China, the available pool of players who can travel to Europe for Worlds is limited. Both the team and the substitute player must reach a mutual agreement to make this arrangement possible, adding another layer of complexity to this whole situation. Requiring teams to search outside the region for potential substitute is not considered a viable solution in this case. Should the travel restrictions be lifted during the tournament, Scout will be required to travel and compete, with Yao becoming ineligible. Teams will be provided at least 72 hours notice for the start time of the next match that Scout would play in. Utilizing emergency substitute is an exceptional case-by-case decision and is never the preferred option when addressing roster-related issues. Each case undergoes a thorough review and approval process by Riot Games Competitive Operations to ensure fairness. Now, there was a bunch of responses to this whole situation. Some people saying, hey, this is BS. LNG should have to use, one of their academy players or one of their substitutes listed on their roster. Or they should have to, find XYZ player or whatever. And then some other people just being pissed because they want Scout to play for LNG and they think Yagao sucks or Yagao's way worse and Scout's going to be way better. So, again, all kinds of people reacting different ways to this. People feeling good, bad, whatever. Some people, I'm sure, were excited for this news as well. Again, this talks a little bit about all the drama and stuff like that, and whether or not it sets a dangerous precedent. Now, that kind of catches you up to where we were today. We were still kind of waiting for this whole Scout situation to play out, and it looked like Yagao would probably be playing at least some amount of games for LNG at this Worlds. But obviously, that has changed as we have now gotten word that Scout will actually be officially able to play at Worlds for LNG in 2024. The Scout affair seems to finally be coming to an end. LNG Esports has officially announced that Scout will ultimately be present at Worlds 2024 alongside his teammates after weeks of uncertainty and discussions surrounding the mobility restrictions imposed on Scout. The club has managed to resolve the situation in time, allowing their star player to join the team for Swiss stage. This is very, very exciting. Hello, everyone. I'm Scout. I cause everyone to feel discomfort and anxiety during this period of time, and for that, I'm terribly sorry. I've now resolved the exit ban and confirmed I can participate at the 2024 League of Legends World Championship with my teammates. The team published a statement on Weibo in which they express their gratitude to the fans for their constant support while confirming that Scout will be able to participate in the League of Legends World Championship. The club highlighted the numerous efforts made to resolve the issue faced by Scout, which ultimately led to this positive outcome. Sheep Esports, however, does not have specific details. They also thank JD Gaming for offering the best possible sub they could have with Yagao. LNG highlighted their professionalism and support through this time. We shall now see how this particular period will impact the team's results as they enter in the tournament next Wednesday. At least for now, we are all sure the team will unleash its full potential. So again, whether or not LNG is going to, be this insane team at Worlds, or they're going to flop, or they're going to suck, or whatever, we definitely want to see them with their full strength. We want to see the best players, and we want to see the players and teams that have qualified for the World Championships ultimately at the end of the day. So I am happy that this whole situation has been resolved and that Scout will be able to play. I think it would have been interesting to see an emergency sub. It would have been, extra drama and controversy and all that stuff, which, hey, I'm a fan of big-time drama. I'm a fan of all the craziness, but like I said, I am happy ultimately that Scout will be able to play at the end of the day. We do have some Sheep stats and stuff to take a look at. Like I said, according to our Sheep rankings, Scout did finish as the 4th best statistically ranked mid laner in the LPL from the summer split, and yeah, Yagao would have been all the way down here. I don't even know what ranking this is, something like 12th or 13th or 14th or something like that. So like I said, I do think many people expect that Yagao would have been a significant downgrade, not only for synergistic issues and last minute emergency sub issues, but just for form that they've been in and overall talent and stuff like that. So this should be a big boost to LNG. I'm sure Scout has had to deal with a ton of stress and all that stuff behind the scenes and stuff. And LNG obviously has probably been practicing with the Yagao and not been practicing with Scout recently. So hopefully that won't affect LNG and Scout's performance and stuff like that overall. But that's definitely something to keep in mind. Maybe LNG will get off to a little bit of a slow start. Maybe Scout and them will have to shake some rust off. Or, maybe Scout will have been so distracted by this, it's going to take him a while to get back into form. I don't know. Like I said, I'm not hoping or wishing any of that on LNG. We'll have to see how this all plays out, but at least for now, it does seem like this drama and controversy is in the past. Seems like Scout will be able to play at Worlds 2024. He's going to make it there in time, and to me, that is some exciting news, and now I can't wait to see how things are going to play out on the Rift. But that's pretty much this video today, guys. Like I said, check out the first link in the description below. Use code SE5. Get your discount on Holy. Hopefully catch you guys in the next one. Until then, peace.